What's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. So I got this YouTube series that I had started, and it was on the lines of like 99.9% of musical producers are going to fail, right? Started it, got some good traction or whatever. Then I kind of like moved away from just that topic alone and started doing other topics. Still in the realms of music production, but so I think I wanted to bring back this series just a little bit. So 99.9% of you music producers are going to fail because you're not actually producing. It's just simple logic. You guys are not producing music. You are creating beats, which is different from producing a full sound recording, a full record. And a lot of you guys will never, pardon me, trying to get over here. A lot of you guys will never get to the point of creating a full sound recording because you don't understand the simple logic of music production, because you're not a musical producer. A lot of you guys are falling victim to the internet and what these people are making a musical producer out to be, which is not entirely true. And that's the big problem you're going to have, and you are going to fail as a musical producer, because making a beat, putting it on YouTube and saying free beat or free type beat or come listen to my beat or whatever you're doing, it's just a beat out there. Making a beat and putting it on BeatStars and then promoting a BeatStars page is just a beat out there. Putting a beat on a distributor and then putting a video on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Rumble, Thriller, all these apps is saying, drop a verse over this beat, is a beat maker with gimmicks. And that's you being a part of the copy and clone generation, because you didn't come up with that. You copied somebody else that did that was successful. Copy and clone generation. I mean, I'm proven right always, man. So that's not going to make you a musical producer, and it's going to ultimately lead to you failing as being a musical producer, because you don't understand what a musical producer is. Making a beat is being a beat maker. You don't even have to make a beat to produce a song. You don't have to be a beat maker to produce a record. You just have to be a person that knows music, understands how to make a song, and potentially understand how to make a hit or a timeless piece of music. You just have to understand it. There's a song, I can't remember the song, man. Making your way downtown. Oh man, Terry Crews loved this record. I can't remember the name of the record. The young lady played the piano. So she made the piano, she played the piano, and came up with some lyrics or whatever. And she had I think she had a manager, or she had somebody shop it. I forget the story. I gotta watch the video again. But they shopped it, and then there was this one guy who is a producer, but he didn't make the beat. He didn't make a beat. He just came on board. Somebody called him, said, "Can you make this into a hit?" And he literally made it into a hit. This is her biggest song to date. It was in movie soundtracks and all that, right? All he did was say, all right, the song needs this, rearrange this, bring this in, make this better. And it ultimately became a hit, man. It was everywhere. All the radio stations, like I said, in the movies. So, once it hits the movies, man, that's it. It's global. Like, it's all over the world. People dancing to it. They making videos to it. Now, the original artist couldn't make it into a hit record. They had the idea. They had the core structure foundation for it, the song. but they didn't have the foresight or the knowledge to turn it into a hit, a globally successful hit record. And the first original artist, the female, you could technically say she made the original composition. She made the melody, which is like a beat maker, but she not the drums and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But everything else, the piano riffs, the intro was crazy. Like, it's bananas, right? So just because you make a beat and you put it out there for people to hear, somebody possibly can jump on it, doesn't make you a producer. You understand now, guys? A producer is somebody who's going to produce that record. So why do I say that? I say that because your mindset, following these content creators, influencers, YouTubers, and these people are supposed to be famous and they have all the knowledge, if they don't give you the right information, you're going to walk into a situation where you're going to fail, man. You're going to fail miserably hard. Because they're going to dish you, disrespect you. You're going to get blacklisted, blackballed. They're going to be like, this person don't know what they're doing. They're going to talk crap about you. They're going to, man, everything bad that can happen, they're going to do it. Because a lot of times people don't have a chill button. And if you're saying you're a musical producer and you go into a situation trying to do this online stuff that you're doing and it don't work out, you might as well kiss your career goodbye. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy work, son. So, yeah. 99.9% of you guys are going to fail because you don't understand what a musical producer is. And you're leaning towards depending on information from YouTubers to figure out what a YouTube producer is. You just have to understand that music, you just need to understand music, man. Not all these systems and this structure and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. To become a musical producer, the only thing you need to understand is that you need to understand music. You need to maybe gain a passion for songwriting or just loving songs or listening to how other people created songs and just be like, man, that's kind of cool, kind of crazy. Like, put it into action, motion. That's what you need to do to become a musical producer, guys. It's not about making a beat and following somebody saying, get the MPC XL, get the MPC Live Mark III, or get this device, get that device, and listening to people fighting and arguing and discussions and threads and all this and that on the internet. That's not that's not music production. It's not, man. It's not. I mean, and the crazy thing is, nobody tells you guys this. They don't tell you nothing. They don't tell you nothing on the lines of you're moving in the wrong direction, man. They don't say that. Let me park really quick, guys. They don't say that. They don't say you're moving in the wrong direction. It's community. It's family. They care about you. They love you. That's far from the truth, guys and girls. That's far from the truth. I'll tell you guys, man. Don't treat me like I'm your friend. I'm just a person on here documenting my history. It just so happened I'm documenting my history in the form of music production, and you might see my video. But don't take me as your friend. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. You don't know me. It don't work like that, guys. It don't work like that. The way it works is this. You have manipulators who are controlling the narrative and your mental real estate so they could gain money off of you. That's it. And then they ultimately want popularity, fame, and people to follow their path because they're narcissists. All these people out here with the tutorial videos, they're narcissists. The product review videos, they're narcissists. They came out with a new update. Let's go over it, guys. And they do an update review or update critique, or they're showing you the update to a plugin or some software or hardware, whatever it is. They're narcissists, man. They could try to frame it any way they want. They could try to lie to themselves. They don't know their characteristic traits. They don't understand. They don't know themselves. They're people who only want money. They're people who only want everybody to agree with them. And if you don't agree and you don't align, then you are a hater. And they're going to try to do everything in their power to take you out, which is get their army of followers to go against you, because they can't do it themselves. These are the people that we have on the internet, guys. And they're giving you the wrong information as to what a musical producer is. And that's the reason why 99.9% of you guys and girls are going to fail as a musical producer. You guys did not hear me when I say that. When you go online, you make a video making a beat, you are not a musical producer. It's a difference. It's a difference between somebody creating content, somebody making a beat, and somebody producing a real record. Big difference. You guys are calling yourself musical producers as if you are the Dr. Dre's of the world. You're far from that. Actually, you will never even reach that level. It will never happen. You are not arsonists from the Heat Makers. You are not Ron Browse, Eat the Gang. You are not none of them, man. You are not Swiss Beats. You are not DJ Quick. You are none of these people, man. None of them. You are nowhere near their level. You're just a clown in a clown suit performing so you could gain money. That's it. So you keep following these people who claim the fame is they did something, they got an accolade. And now anybody with an accolade you have to look up to, because it's embedded in you since childhood, since elementary school. Who do you want to be like when you grow up? That's a famous question they always ask. Oh, go home and do a current events article and cut out, a magazine or paper or something of the person you want to be like. They trick you into looking up to people instead of looking up to yourself. And it's a damn shame. You got grown men on YouTube looking up to other grown men. Damn shame. You got grown men who easily are manipulated because they're weak-minded. A damn shame. I know people who stopped talking to me because they aligned themselves with somebody else who has an accolade and who could talk in a manipulative way to get them to stop, to get the people to see me in a negative light and to not associate themselves with me anymore. This is the game. Does it affect me? No. Do I see it? Yeah. And if the person comes back around, I understand it's a motive behind their actions. They're coming back with intent, and their intent is not good intentions on my behalf. It's a setup. It's a way to tear me down. That's why I tell you guys. I've been telling you guys for a long time now. You can check my history in my videos. These are fake musical producers. These are fake people. They're evil. They're egregious. They're downright just nasty, narcissists, evil people, man. And you should not align yourself with them and say they're your friends. And you should move with intent and understand each and every movement that you make, because it's an educated situation. It's an educated response. It's a very well thought out strategic way of moving with intent. Only then will you understand the world, the people around you, and only then will you successfully become a musical producer, because you will understand the stuff that you're doing currently is not going to work, and nobody's going to help you. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me, and I catch you guys in the next one.